Hey everybody, it's been a little while. It's been a couple weeks since I last posted. I wanted to post something today, but maybe it's something a little bit shorter. I might do a channel reading. Anyway, I filmed this video before. I don't even know how it turned out. Like, that's when I first started making videos, and I feel like it was very all over the place. I recently posted a TikTok where, let me see what I wrote in it. It was basically an audio that was like, part of it was me voicing that I was not a fan of people who encourage doing love spells on specific people, specific persons, instead of attracting a person with all the traits they desire. And on this channel, I did a provider spell for attracting a provider with all of the traits that whoever is doing the spell desires. And in that video, I really emphasized how important it is to not do specific love spells on specific people. Let me get into the exception of it, because I feel like it's a little bit different if you've been with a person a long time and they've kind of know you're doing love spells on them and are okay with it and would even help you. Honestly, that's like really the only time I would do a love spell on a specific person as of now. In the past, I have done them. There was one time where I was literally in the middle of doing it and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this person's really not shit. Like, why am I doing this? Stopped like in the middle of it. Ended up drawing the person back into my life, pushing them back out again. I did like similar other things. It was never coming from a place of high self-worth. I think a lot of times when people do love spells on specific people, especially people that they're not in a serious relationship with. Where was I going with that? I got distracted. I feel like a lot of times when people do that, it's because it's coming from a place of low self-worth. It's coming from abandonment issues as well. And I just hate to see people do that instead of doing a prosperity spell, getting some money, opening up a road in other parts of your life, or attracting a partner that actually is everything that you want. Because honestly, I feel like a lot of time when people do these love spells, the person that they're doing it on is not even meeting all their criteria for an ideal partner. And that's bringing me to other things. Let me get back to the situation where I would do love spell on someone. I really only do it if they would help me or if they knew about it and were okay with it. Not for the reason that you might be thinking. I know I've seen some discourse on this, and people talk about how there's a lack of consent, and that makes it immoral or wrong. I personally couldn't comment on that, really, because I'm out here. I'm not opposed to hexes or doing curses at all. You don't get any consent for those. The whole point is you're not getting consent from the person. Well, not the whole point, but you're trying to get back at them. They don't want those things to happen to them. You're making bad things happen to them. So I'm very interested in, because I haven't really delved too deep, because I'm not really super deep into social media discourse regarding witchcraft. But I'm really interested to see what those type of people have to say about hexes and curses. Because if you're out here doing hexes and curses, but then you're against love spells because there's lack of consent there, I don't really think. I'm not saying they don't have the right, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So I can't really comment on that because I'm out here. I don't have anything against fucking people up if I need to. You know what I mean? So, well, that's that. What else did I want to cover? So that's the whole reason why I would. It's not the consent that I worry about when I say I would only do it if they'd be down for it, right? It's if they're not that down for me, why would I want them? Like, why would I even do the spell? People are out here doing spells to get people to be obsessed with them, which, first of all, that's a very dangerous game because that's how you get stalkers. That's how you get stalkers, babe. Two, why are they not already obsessed with you? If they're really your ideal partner, why are they already not like showing out for you, showing you off? Why do you have to do a spell to get them to act right? And I know people have a lot of things to say about She-Ra, She-Ra Star Goddess, but she really. I think it makes more sense to bind yourself to a person's, like, she preaches, at least in one of her videos that I've seen. I used to watch her all the time, and this is really bright. Can I turn this down? No. She preaches, instead of bind yourself to the man, bind yourself to their money. Like, if you're gonna be doing all that, like, do it so you are in a better financial place, or whatever gender your partner is. And I make it clear in my Rider video that you don't have to get a man. It doesn't have to be a man that's the provider, right? I think that's why some people do these love spells. I think some people are also just like there's a low self-worth issue there. And chances are that person might not be doing a love spell back on you. So sometimes they are. Sometimes, when a spiritual person has a partner, they're also doing witchy stuff. But it just, why do that? Why do a love spell on someone who's not already wholeheartedly in love with you? You could do a prosperity spell. You could do a self-love spell. You could do some ancestor veneration. Bring some blessings into your life. How long is this video? 8 minutes, 30 seconds. What else did I want to say about that? I remember seeing this video and it was like, screw it, have a baby witch do their first love spell, or do their first spell as a love spell. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Okay? I'm not one of those people that really is super into dictating what. I don't even like the term baby witches. I don't like that term, honestly. But I'm really against dictating what new people should be doing, because who do you think you are to be. Well, I mean, I guess who do I think I am saying you can't do love spells? But love spell, like, you're gonna get yourself bound to somebody who ain't shit doing all that. If there's some benefits to the person that you really enjoy, like maybe you like their resources or whatever help they give you, get more of that, but a love spell, maybe that's not the right one that we want to do. Um, I'm really, I highly encourage doing spells to get exactly what you want, not just someone who's kind of it, who kind of is what I want. So I'm going to do a spell on them to keep them. That's also telling yourself, whatever spirits you work with, or the universe, whoever you work with, that you're gonna accept, you're gonna settle, and you're gonna accept less than what you really want. And I'm sure I'm probably missing other stuff, but I really do not like. And I disclaimer, I know there's a lot of different cultures out there who do this sort of thing. I know that. I'm aware of that. I don't know. Maybe it could be. Maybe it's possible that these type of spells could be modified to maybe change it up a little bit, so we're not doing it on specific people. And I gotta really look down on someone for doing love spells? No. Do I dislike when people encourage it? Especially people who are very new to performing witchcraft? I don't like that. I don't like that. Um Also, manifestors in general, people who do like the manifestation work, which is not inherently witchy, but encouraging people how to get your ex back, how to ooh, I've been talking too long. People encouraging, oh, how to get a text, how to manifest a text. How about we manifest the person of our dreams? How about we manifest someone who is going to text us and not make us feel so desperate that we feel like we have to manifest it? But let me know your thoughts, y'all. I'd be interested to see what you think. Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Are you on the fence? I'm open. I'm open because I do know there are different reasons why people do different things. There's different cultures. I'd love to know. Ciao.